Have you seen this film about surveillance? This was released during the heat of the surveillance issue, back when it was first being brought up. Nowadays, oh, it's everywhere. I wonder what the people in this movie would think about the modern times now. I'm inside and I saw Enemy of the State. It is directed by Tony Scott, written by David Macroney. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by a Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a blue review, patreon.com/ASEPresents, on with the review. This movie starts, we're following this guy who has a dog. He is a congressman, and there's this dude who comes up to him and he's like, hey, can you say yes on this bill? And the guy's like, dude, can I have my alone time, please? Other guy's like, no, all right, you're just gonna get injected with something, and then you're gonna be pushed into the river in your car, and your body's gonna be found eventually. What a clean murder job. This man wouldn't vote yes on the NSA surveilling everybody. This guy's a problem. I have to get him out of the picture. But luckily there is this guy who likes to film the birds. He was filming the entire thing. He grabbed his camera, goes home. We got a bunch of people trying to contact him, but you know, he's going through the footage and he contacts the authorities instead. He's like, oh my goodness, I got this murder on tape. And because he's calling, his location gets tracked and a bunch of people are trying to kill him. And of course, he makes a copy of it and he takes the copy version. And he just leaves the hard drive version. So you got the original version is there, just sitting in that apartment where nobody knows of anything of any kind. And then he has the copy plus whatever it takes to play it, and he's like running. And then he passes by Will Smith's character. Oh yeah, Will Smith's in this. You know, he was doing some shopping for lingerie for his wife, and this guy slips the thing in. He's like, whoo, and then he steals a bike and then it gets hit by a bus. And it's like, oh my God, okay. And Will Smith doesn't know that he has this device. And so he just goes about his day. He's just like, all right, I guess I'm just going to chill, have a foot outside, just, you know, be chilling, having a time of my life, enjoying my family, enjoying that my wife is going through my lingerie that I bought for her before it was Christmas. Come on, man. Why you gotta go through the Christmas presents like that? All that fun jazz. We got a whole bunch of these people just going after him. He's like, why are people going after me? I don't have what you need. And people are like, you got what I need. He's like, I don't have what you need. Come on. And then eventually, it takes until he's finally told what's on there. And he's like, okay. Hey, son, by the way, I'm going to be in the back of this trunk. Make it so, like, I'm not being looked at while you guys are talking to me. Please don't be turning around. Just look forward. Just give me that thing that you took, okay? Oh, that was like a game. All right, give it to me. And now he has it, right? You got these people trying to, like, destroy the evidence to kill him. And ultimately, the evidence does get destroyed. It gets melted. And it's like, dang it, we don't have the evidence anymore. And what's unsatisfactory about this movie, although it makes the most sense and is also pretty realistic, is the fact that we are set up that there's two copies of this tape. One is just left, right? Just left in the house. Nobody knows where the house is, what's in the house, why it's important. And then the copy gets burnt and it's unrecoverable. Or so seemingly so. They try to get some information off of the footage to implicate this guy, but you know, the guy is coming after him. Overall, this is a pretty solid thriller. At the end, the conspiracy is uncovered just naturally. That guy was doing other shady stuff. Have you ever heard of the adage, only commit one crime at a time? This guy was committing a ton of crimes, including murder. His stuff was going to get uncovered one way or another, and it was. He was uncovered, and he was publicly shamed. Yeah, come on, man, why are you doing all this conspiracy stuff? But ultimately, the Americans still voted to be surveilled? Okay. Look, I was literally 10 months old when 9/11 happened. I had no say in any of this. I blame the boomers, personally. If you hate the government, if you love thrillers, I feel like Will Smith, he's a pretty good actor in this. There's a bunch of other big names from that time, but Will Smith is the one that rings truest to me because he's still really big and relevant and huge now. And he was probably just starting relatively back in the 90s, and he was still pretty popular back then. This kept me glued to the screen, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed it. I like all the action in it. There's a lot of gunfire. There's a lot of shaky cam. A lot of this takes place in the daylight. There's a decent amount of fires, there's a decent amount of explosions, and a lot of really good line deliveries, just from everybody in the cast. I love thrillers, and I hate the government, so I have to give this one. This is really good. I enjoyed this one a lot. It's a 7.7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another on the platform you like that. If I haven't reviewed on a channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all, so get them Patreon requested at patreon.com/ASEPresents for 1 movie review per 1 month. Also, support the Daily Grindness book on autisticblues.com, so you can go here. And until next time, in South Saw, I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. This is a good movie. I don't think I did it justice. I think you should just go and watch it if you haven't. Let's do this. All right. Go watch that movie if you haven't. You need to go watch the movie. Goodbye. Watch that movie.